What's up guys? Brand new tablet just got launched by Xiaomi. So this is the Xiaomi Pad Mini. It's an 8.8 inch Mediatek powered mini tablet with dual cameras, Dolby Vision, Dolby ATMOS, and the list goes on. Now in this video, we're going to go over the specs, features, gaming, benchmarks, and lots more to find out how good this tablet really is. And as usual, we'll finish off with my pros and cons. But first of all, roll the intro. Alright, so quick look at what you get inside the box. We have a user manual, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and we get a 67 watt fast charger included in the box. And last but certainly not least, the tablet itself. There are also two optional accessories that I want to show you very quickly. So we have the Xiaomi Pad Mini cover case, and I'll stick it on very quickly. So we've got a mini protective case, which gives you a kind of stand at the back and a hand grip in one. So that will help you prop up the tablet, but you could also use it as a hand grip. Not only that, we also have the Xiaomi Focus Pen. This is the latest pen, which docks itself magnetically at the top of the tablet, and it gives you an indication of the battery levels as well. When you're ready to use, you can start with a blank canvas and away you go. And yes, this does support palm rejection, giving you a very natural feel whilst you're writing, note making, or drawing. So first impressions, this thing is very compact, thin and lightweight with a very nice premium feel to it. So very excited to show you what this tablet can do. Now design wise, the Xiaomi Pad Mini is made from an aluminium unibody with an oval flat camera module with a slightly protruding 13 megapixel camera and LED flash. Now I have this in purple, but it's a rather nice metallic purple finish. And you can also pick this up in grey, which I can imagine would be like a similar to light space grey colour. So premium metal body on the back and the sides with flat edges, and we have nice rounded corners. The tablet is very light and portable at 6.4 millimeters in thickness and weighs only 326 grams. Alright, so quick look at the ports. At the bottom we have a microphone hole, a USB-C port and a loudspeaker. On this side we have a slight indented area which is magnetic and allows you to dock the Xiaomi Focus Pen as I showed you earlier. And it also charges the pen at the same time. Now just above it we have a volume rocker. Up on top we have power button, another speaker grill, a microphone hole, and over here upside down, if I just flip it around, it says Dolby Vision and ATMOS. And then on this side we have another Type-C port. So this tablet has two USB-C ports, one on the short side and one on the long side. And the port on the long side actually supports USB 3.2 and also supports display out for some big screen action. USB-C port on the side supports fast charging and data transfer, but does not support display out. Now let's talk about the display. The screen is gorgeous. You are looking at an 8.8 inch IPS display that's 165 Hz dynamic refresh, so it can automatically switch the refresh rate based on what you're doing. But you also have the option to go 60, 90 or 165 Hz all the time. The screen resolution is 3008 by 1880 with a 700 nit peak brightness, and this supports Dolby Vision, HDR10 and HLG. The bezels are thin and symmetrical all the way around. Now for cameras, on the front we have a 9 megapixel camera, and on the back we have a 13 megapixel camera. So here is a quick walkthrough of the camera app. We've got documents, video, and maximum resolution supported is 4K at 30 frames per second. Then we've got photo mode, here is portrait mode, and then you've got pro mode as well. Alright, so let's check out some sample shots. And here is a sample video recording 4K at 30 frames per second. Just to show you what to expect. Now this tablet features a pretty generous 7500 mAh battery, and the charger is included in the box. So it can achieve 50% charge in just around 25 minutes, which is pretty good, and a full 100% charge would take around 65 minutes. Now if we talk about performance, the tablet is powered by the Mediatek 9400 Plus, running on a 4nm process. It's an octa-core clocked at 3.73 GHz. With a choice between 8 gigs or 12 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM. And for storage, you can choose either 256 or 512 gigs of UFS 4.1 storage. And for context, I have the 12 plus 256 variant in my hands. This tablet does also support RAM extension. So you can use up to 12 gigs of your free storage space to give you up to 24 gigs of virtual RAM. Furthermore, this tablet features Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and it is running Xiaomi's HyperOS version 2 on top of Android 15. And yes, you do have access to all Google apps, including the official Play Store. So you can download all your favorite games and apps. COD Mobile graphics settings, maximum selectable is max, and the maximum frame rate is also max. If you try to select Ultra, it will drop it down to medium. So let's play on the maximum settings and see how this game handles.
Enemy has A. We captured Charlie. Enemy taking Bravo. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Changing mag.
Alright, so after a full game of COD Mobile, you can see 37 degrees operating normally, no throttling reported. The unit is slightly warm to the touch, but nothing that bothers me. So plays games really well on the maximum graphic settings. All right, let's move on to benchmarking system information. DRM info, we've got Google Widevine Level 1. And on this side, if we scroll down, you can see supported HDR formats, Dolby Vision, HDR10, HDR10 Plus, and HLG. And you can see the supported refresh rates all the way up to 165 Hz. All right, so we're just opening up Dev Check System Information, and you can see Mediatek processor, 8 cores. If we go back to the first page, we can confirm over here, Mali G925, and you can see the screen resolution there, along with the storage and RAM information. Battery information reported 7,500 milliamp hours. Remaining battery 8 hours 48 minutes, and you can see the temperature there as well. Now let's move on to benchmarks. Geekbench single core score 2599, multi-core score 7908, which is actually not bad. So based on a budget tablet, that's quite a decent score. So there you have it, guys. That was the new Xiaomi Pad Mini. And here are my thoughts. Starting off with the caveats. So there is no option to grab an LTE version. This is Wi-Fi only. There is no microSD card expansion either. The cameras are pretty average. They take decent photographs, but otherwise okay for the occasional snap and more than good enough for video calls, but don't expect flagship level image quality. And the tablet cannot display the full range of HDR10 brightness due to its own 600 nit limitation. And as a result, HDR10 videos display much darker than intended. Now on to the positives. The Xiaomi Pad Mini features a sleek, premium design with a very slim profile, smooth, curved edges. It does support display out. You have 2 USB-C ports and one of them supports display out. The performance from the chipset is solid and the 165 Hz display is both bright and smooth. Movies and games and videos all look fantastic on this screen. Battery life is excellent and it supports 67 watt fast charging. So you'll spend less time plugged in and more time using it. It's running the latest Android 15 with Xiaomi HyperOS on top, and Xiaomi promises 4 years of Android updates and 6 years of security patches, which is impressive for a device of this category. Personally, I think this is an amazing little tablet. I'm a big fan of the compact size. It's super portable and feels great in the hands. The 8.8-inch display might be small, but delivers a great viewing experience for movies, TV shows, and your games. You can pair it with a Bluetooth controller, hook it up to a TV, and boom, you've got yourself a mini Android console, perfect for gaming and even retro emulation. And yes, the Xiaomi Focus Pen works really well on this device if you're into note-taking, drawing, screen annotations, or digital journaling, or just scribbling across the screen like a 2-year-old. It's definitely worth picking out. It's responsive and accurate, and it does support palm rejection, so writing and sketching feels natural. So that's it for this video. What do you guys think of the Xiaomi Pad Mini? Does this portable powerhouse tick all your boxes? Do let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of my latest and greatest unbiased tech reviews, then hit the like button, sub to the channel, and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.